Marcus Davenport. Since he came back off IR week 4, Marcus Davenport, he's right up here. He has been really their best player. Look at the physicality. Dennis Allen, the defensive coordinator, said he's really been their best player on the defense.
A big piece of that defense.
They really needed him back. Look, they need him back not only just for the run game, which they have always been very good at, but they needed to really up their sack rate. And they're looking to correct that. He's going to be a big piece of that.
They're going to start their day with a handoff to Jones, and he is ripped down behind the line of scrimmage by Marcus Davenport. Loss of 1.
To get something going and try to give that defense of theirs a little bit of a break. They've been on the field a lot here in the first quarter.
Second down and 4. They're riding Dylan here for a first down. Packers needed that first down. Here's Rodgers. And down goes Rodgers. Sacked by Davenport.
Well, they're feeling that they're going to influence Davenport up at the top based on the action in the backfield. Instead, he comes up and he rushes Rodgers. And once again,
Tavares Jackson was the quarterback that night. And a loss here to San Francisco. Marcus Davenport, one of the Saints, returning to the lineup tonight. First man there for New Orleans. He's a big piece of that defense.
They really needed him back. Look, they need him back not only just for the run game, which they have always been very good at, but they needed to really up their sack rate. They're one of the worst in the NFL right now at getting pressure on quarterbacks in the passing situations. And they're looking to correct that. He's going to be a big piece of that tonight.
From the New Orleans 44. Gino looking to run out of there, and now just throw it away. Being chased by Marcus Davenport, 4th down. So that great field position for Seattle to start amounts to nothing for now. Alex Collins, first carry since the first drive. 20 seconds left. First down and 10 from their 12. Off the play fake. Gino in some trouble. Now he'll get it out to Freddie Swain from their own 40. Gino throwing on the run. See if that was intercepted. No, it wasn't. See.
His first catch of the day takes the ball to the 15, and it tees up Brady, who's given all day. There are flags down as he throws it incomplete.
Holding offense, number 76, 10-yard penalty, replay first down.
Man, you figure something's got to be up. You got that much time.
yeah, they got the left tackle, Donovan Smith. He's right here, and you're going to see the move by Davenport as he tries to come underneath. There's the right hand up on the shoulder pad. It's a good call. Yeah, you get a little bit lazy with your feet, and that way since 2002 when he was playing at Marshall.
Yeah, it looks great. Marcus Davenport from behind gets Ronald Jones. Well, Davenport had been out since week 1. He came back on Monday, really played well. This is a difference maker up front for the Saints.
It really is. And Rob Gronkowski, who's a great blocker, here he is right here at the bottom. He's able to fight through the block by Gronkowski, and there he is. And I thought he had a real presence in that game on Monday night also. And I know he's got to be fresh. He hasn't played in several weeks. But I thought he was really impactful, even though it may not have shown up on the stats. And he's got off to a good start again in this game.
His stop will bring this first quarter to a close. On 3rd and 6, only a 3-man rush. Still able to get there. The ball is free and the Saints have it. Marcus Davenport knocked it out. And Onyemata in his first game back fell on it. Jordan that knocked it out.
Yeah, they're on the left of the screen. Cameron Jordan, he pushes Tristan Wirfs right back into Brady's lap. And as you pointed out, that was just a 3-man rush. You know, they brought the 5-man rush on the earlier 3rd down, and they were able to pick it up when they hit Tyler Johnson. This time, They go with a three-man rush, and they get plenty of pressure.
Trevor Siemian, 27 seconds here for Brady and the Bucs. 2 timeouts. Bernard persents.
Yeah, I can tell by Tom. Except for their safety help.
Over the middle they go. It's Godwin. He gets a gain of about 9, but they needed more. Stopped at the 39. Marcus Davenport runs him down, and the punt team comes out. A flip to Godwin. Not gonna get it.
Protection. And here's the 2-point play when they're unable to get it in to make this a 3-point game.
Davenport and Quan Alexander combining to stop. There's 16 seconds on that set of downs. And with a minute 41, here goes Tom Brady. Looking for a big shot on the first play, and it's incomplete. Boy, Marcus Williams, it looked like had a chance to break on that ball, but instead.
2nd and 10, the handoff to Patterson. Cuts to the outside. James just walked. They keep it on the ground with Davis. So a 3rd and 6 upcoming. From the 18. On the toss. Taken out to the 22-yard line by Pat.
Great 5-man pressure. There it is.
2nd down and 14. Complete to Patterson. Falcons moving backwards. They lose yardage on consecutive plays.
Nice job. Nice awareness by the defense, particularly the defensive line. You know, they all start rushing. As soon as those linemen start to move away, you're taught. Look at Cameron Jordan, Shy Tuttle. They're all right there with the offensive linemen because they know where those guys go, that's where the ball's going.
3rd down and 22. Marcus Davenport makes the play. Saints call time, 1 second remaining. From the Saints 11, it's Davis. Ball comes loose. And the Falcons have recovered.
How about disastrous? If there's one thing you're taught to do, hold on to the football. Mike Davis, being very careless with the football. He has one hand on it, and then the ball is clearly out. Marcus Davenport goes, and he doesn't even go for the tackle. Punched right at that football.
Saints have used their final timeout.
Yes. That's extremely careless by Mike Davis. Surprised that he would do that. Situational.
Against the Chiefs a couple weeks ago here. Oh, Lamb rolled. They just shoved right into him with Davenport. Just took Lamb and shoved him into his quarterback, and that's the first sack by the Saints. Road grading right there. Marcus Davenport just plowed through, and Lamb goes back into his QB. They lose 7.
As you said, Kevin, this is just a bull rush. He dumps him right into the lap
Oh, wow.
of Ryan Tannehill.
What a play.
Welcome to the game.
Yes. Holy smokes. 14-20 with the touchdown pass. Blocked by the tight end who dropped the pass. Berkshire. He was trying to do too much. He was blocking, he was spinning. And he
Haven't done very much offensively. Just 206 yards of total offense. The first touchdown of the game was set up because of 2 New Orleans Saints penalties.
Second goal up to 9. Oh, from behind they got him. It was Davenport. He came streaming through and brings down Tannehill. Back at the 17, second sack right there, loss of 8.
Well, Davenport's lined up on Lewan. You'll see it to the top of your screen there. Gets 77, and 92 comes right through and is able to rip Tannehill to the ground. Lewan is obviously back in the game after leaving a little bit earlier to get an IV, as Melanie told us down in the blue tent. You can see the tape on that left forearm.
Eagles talked to us this weekend about matching the Saints' physicality in the run game. There's Miles Sanders again. Churns ahead. 50 on the defensive side. Looked like it there reading that pass. Hurts. Oh, kind of floated out of his hand awkwardly, and it drops down. A lot of pressure from Marcus Davenport on Jalen Hurts.
Marcus Davenport, since he came back off IR week 4, Marcus Davenport, he's right up here. He has been really their best player. Look at the physicalities. He's just tossing tight ends. Lord have mercy. Double hand punch to the chest, driving people. Dennis Allen, the defensive coordinator, said he's really been their best player on the defense.
Sense. Empties it out, does Hurts for first and goal. Back at the 13. Kind of a broken play there. I'm not sure. Hurts. Running out of time. And finally wrapped up. Trying to hold on to that football as Marcus Davenport got in there, along with David Onyemata. They're able to shut it down. It's a loss of 7. It brings up 4th and goal, and it forces the field goal unit out.
Well, it shows the maturity because you're going to see the pressure right here. But what do? Always keep both hands on the football. See him here in the pocket, both hands on the football. Takes it off for a second there, but then wraps it back up with both hands on. He knows. And here's the other maturity. You've got everybody dropped in coverage right now. There was nothing that was wide open. Make sure you don't throw the football, kick the field goal. Possessions are important, obviously. And you just don't have that same kind of, that same kind of excitement, that same kind of ability that you had early. Now that it's important for them to get that back, obviously, here.
Back to the ground game. Boston Scott, and there's the front. Marcus Davenport and Quan Alexander. A tackle for loss to start this series.
Well, Davenport just attacking it. And when you watch him here, he's just going to come down and attack this thing right here. Bam! Hits the tackle that's on the pole. And as soon as you see that, Boston Scott thinks, okay, I've got the inside now. And he bounces off that. Davenport's played so well for this Saints team in the run. Put them behind the chains right down. That's what they do. Put you behind the chains and now make you one-dimensional.
3rd consecutive game. 3rd and 7. Wilson off his back foot, and it's incomplete. Pressure was coming from Davis. And
one thing that will eat up almost any quarterback is middle pressure. When you get pressure coming up in your face on the interior, making you back up. Look at Wilson, back, back, back. That ball is overthrown and high. No one really to go to that was able to work their way open.
It's easy, and he hasn't done that a couple of times today. Now in trouble, gets away. Still chased by Davis, going the wrong way, now just throws it away. It was Davenport and Davis. It's a little more learning. Mike White, too. 3rd and 6. Wilson in trouble, and down he goes. Quan Alexander with the sack for the Saints. So he makes up for the penalty that gave the Jets a first down and has his 2nd sack of the year.
Dennis Allen, the defensive coordinator, is going to be given high fives because it's just great coverage on all 3 wide receivers as they get down the field. Safety in deep center field to prevent the throw, but there's really not a lot of room to throw that ball and not a lot of time for Zach Wilson's vision down the field.
This is Johnson, and you'd expect the Jets to use a timeout here.
35 for Brady. Pressure on, and they got to a sack. Cameron Jordan. Now 99 and a half.
Fantastic things because they're going to put Jordan on the inside, which means he is not blocked by Tristan Wirfs. He's blocked by Alex Kappa, the guard. And on the other side, Davenport's going to get there as well. So by the time you get the 3rd down, it's hunting season on Tom Brady.
Last year. 3rd and 9. Saints bring pressure again. Brady complete and a big hit over the middle.
Quickest guy in the world, no, but he is one of the great pushers-offers of all time.
Technical term. Fournette is stopped, loss of a yard. Totally orchestrating. Brady in trouble, tries to get away, cannot. Sacked for the 3rd time in the half, and that's Marcus Davenport, the team leader in sacks this year. The front line of the Saints defense doing a job in this first half.
Yeah, he leads his team with
charge timeout, New Orleans.
Leads his team with 5.5 sacks, and unfortunately for him, he is going to have Scotty Miller pop wide open, but Davenport just too much, too early, too soon. A delayed blitz that time by Demario Davis, and you heard Brady at the line of scrimmage and go outside of 56, Demario Davis, and yet it was Davenport, the one that got him. That puts him in the truly elite category.
Sean Vaughn now the back, just 17 snaps at running back all season for Vaughn. 15 more plays. Brady, pressured, gets out. He's going to run for it again. Jordan forced the fumble. And the Saints recover with Lattimore.
Yeah, here you're going to see them try and take advantage of the fact that they've got on the outside two of their best pass rushers in Cameron Jordan and Marcus Davenport. You overload to that side, so you end up with pass rushers inside. But once again, we see that lurking guy in the middle of the field and the looks that Tom Brady wants to take advantage of, and that's not one of them, have just been disrupted all night long.
Christian Wilkins about Sealer says, you know, he's an engineering guy. He's got to make sure everything makes sense. Two smart individuals, I know that.
Duke Johnson to the line and maybe beyond for one. Marcus Davenport able to make the stop.
We talked a little bit about Duke Johnson and the Saints tonight.
2nd and 9. 2 and a throw. Coming across the middle, wanted Waddle.
Your primary concern if you're the Saints defense.
Tagovailoa trying to get out of there, hit hard. That football comes out. And let's see if Miami recovered it. Tagovailoa took a big shot, and Miami picks up the football. They'll retain possession. Marcus Davenport bringing the heat and the lumber.
We have talked about Marcus Davenport and how good he is at speed to power. But watch this, no more power here. This is the spin back inside. Tagovailoa never saw him coming, and Tua's had trouble with ball security in the pocket. That time it got him again.
You see his buddy David Onyemata really set it up because he just blew by Austin Jackson, and that's just, you know what, that's a great job by Davenport of recognizing where Tua was in the pocket, spinning out of it, as you said. Just great team defense up front.
It's Waddle.
Holding offense. Number 74. 10-yard penalty. Replay, 3rd down.
That's on the rookie left tackle, Liam Eichenberg. You're going to see him right here. He's going to get Marcus Davenport as Marcus is about to turn the corner on him as Tua's trying to get this ball to Jalen Waddle out of the backfield in a little angle route, which was perfectly designed, great execution. Like Eichenberg knows.
A hole there. You see a hole there?
Side of the 50 will go a long way towards helping their offense out.
On 2nd and 10, here's Myles Gaskin for a yard. Marcus Davenport makes the tackle. Davenport trying to keep the weight on. He's always fluctuated his weight. He's a big man at 6'6". Told the Times Picayune, I should really eat every time I look at my phone. Could you imagine? How many times do you look at your phone? He says if he misses one meal, he drops 10 pounds. Davenport coming at him. Tagovailoa gets out of there, throws on the run, and completes.
Tua, watch, he sees a free rusher in Davenport, and that's not just any rusher. That's a really good rusher, and calmly steps up and flushes and gets the ball to Gesicki.
Number 1 unrestricted free agent. End of this season, 2nd down and 10. There's Gaskin low on the shoulder. Picks up 5.
After Darnold's first incompletion, he gets sacked and he dropped the football. And the Saints pick it up with Davenport after P.J. Williams popped it free.
The field is a fumble. We're coming by the defense. 1st down, New Orleans.
Williams came in there like he was shot out of a cannon.
And the cannon came from the slot. He was playing in the slot. See him right here, number 26, right here. They brought the slot and they brought Williams, and then he came back inside and made that play. What makes this all happen is the coverage by the linebacker. He comes from inside and goes out. An excellent job with coverage, and it's able to allow them to be able to make the hit.
Williams forced it. Davenport picks it up, and now the Saints are in business, and Carolina minus. Darnold in trouble. Able to get away and then just kind of flip it out of bounds before Shy Tuttle could get him to the ground. That rule high on his future. Well, shake and bake, but Abdullah has nowhere to go. He shook his way into a tackle by Shy Tuttle.
Well, Shy Tuttle made that tackle, but there are about 3 guys who shut everything off to the left side to force him back to the other way. Shy Tuttle's not very shy, by the way. That's just so they came. The first one's right there with Jenkins. He forces him back, and then Davenport, he forces him back, and then Tuttle is not so shy in making the tackle.
3rd down and 9. 6 defensive backs out there for New Orleans. Ryan with the pocket collapsing. He's in trouble, and down he goes. Onyemata, 2.5 sacks on the season.
Sorry, there he is on the pick game. He got the help from Marcus Davenport on the pick, and then Onyemata is the one who came free. They end up having the defensive meeting right there at the quarterback.
That could be our rematch, would be our rematch next week if these 2 scores hold. Ryan under pressure, ball is out on the sack and recovered by Atlanta. It was Marcus Davenport who has 8.5 sacks now on the year.
I mean, that is a 3-headed monster up front. Davenport, big 92. I mean, he just does not quit after the spin move. And that's an excellent all-pro tackle that he's working against in Matthews for the Falcons.
Loss of 6 on the play. Falcons fortunate. 2nd and 10. 4-man rush. Ryan hit as he throws, lobbing for Pitts. Tried the one-arm catch. He couldn't pull it in.
Ollie right there. Watch Matt. Ooh. Right in the sternum.